I want us to pay attention very closely and watch this video. It's a bit of a long video. I'm going to stop periodically. So that means a few times throughout the video to discuss what's in the video. So I will start.
Because in this video, we are going to learn about suffixes.
Sorry, that's an ad.
I feel like suffix would be a really cool name for a dog. Hey, suffix. Yeah, maybe not. I'm not good at naming dogs. I'm more of a cat person. Can you say the word suffix? Yeah, suffix. A suffix is an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of a word. Here, I'll show you. Let's start off with the word kind.
Okay, you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna play back from here. So let's again, as before, let's just listen. And if you want, you can on a piece of paper take notes as the video is going on. Or also while I stop the video, you can write notes. So write the important details of the video in your notebook. Okay, I'm going to continue.
The word suffix. Yeah, suffix. A suffix is an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of a word. Here, I'll show you. Let's start off with the word kind. Kind is a nice word. In fact, kind means nice, doesn't it? Kind is our base word. It's the main word that we're going to attach the suffix to. Let's go ahead and attach the suffix ness to the end of kind, our base word. With the suffix, it's now a new word. It went from kind to kindness. Ness is the suffix. It's an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of our base word, the word kind. Here's another base word.
So that's very important to understand. So a suffix is a base word where you can attach certain um, words, more like fixes that change the meaning of the word. So kind means good. What does kindness mean? Does anyone know what kindness means?
Kindness. Right?
Can anyone answer that? So kindness is basically the act of being a kind person and having a lot of kindness. So it's basically the same meaning, but it is so slightly different.
Word we can add a suffix to. The word thank. This girl has all of these gifts and is so thankful. Full is the suffix. It's an attachment that can be placed at the end of the base word thank. Notice when full is a suffix, it only has one L instead of two. To be thankful is to be full of thanks. Wait, what are we looking at? Wait, he jumped out of the plane. He's skydiving. Oh my goodness. He must be fearless. The base word is fear. Less is the suffix. Less means without. He's fearless. He has no fear of being way up there. He's fearless. Fear is the base word. Less is the suffix. Skydiving is really cool, but I really like the ground a lot. A lot. So a suffix is an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of a word. The word it's attached to is placed
So,
at the end of a word.
so if you want, you can write this down as a definition.
If you
So
want, you can write.
what
This
if
is the definition. A suffix is an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of a word. Suffix.
you can remove awesome from the definition? It's just not someone saying that because that doesn't really add any meaning to the definition. Okay, so I will continue the video now.
Word. The word it's attached to is called the base word. And we've already seen three.
The base word.
We can change the base words and create even more new words. Look at the word bright. The sun is really bright. If you want to talk about how bright the sun is, you would be talking about the brightness of the sun. Brightness. Ness is the suffix in this word. It's this amazing attachment at the end. Another word you can add ness to is the word sick. It's really sad when people are sick. The thing that's making them not feel well is called their sickness. Sickness. You can add.
So you will see that a very popular suffix is ness, which basically ness makes it so take kind or sick for example. So with kind making kindness, when you're have a lot of kindness, you're full of it. You have so much kindness. Like you so much. You're very kind. If that makes sense. So it's kind of makes it a trait or a characteristic. If that makes sense. So when you're sick, it's your sickness.
Ness to the base word sick. Sickness. Okay, so kindness, brightness, sickness. These are all words with the suffix ness. Ness turns descriptions into things. The suffix ness turns an adjective, a word that describes things, into a thing, a noun. She is kind. Her kindness is amazing. Kindness is a thing. The sun is bright. The brightness of the sun is powerful. Brightness is a thing. He is sick. His sickness causes him to be tired. Sickness is a thing. So that's ness. Ness is a really cool suffix because it turns adjectives, words that describe things, into nouns, into things. I like ness. I do. I like it. Ness is a good suffix, but not as good as this suffix. Oh, suffix is such a good name for a dog. Okay? That's just true. Okay? It's a good dog name, I think. All right? I mean, I'm going to keep trying. Maybe someone will name a dog suffix.
Another ad. Yeah. So I want us to understand. So that's using the suffix of ness. so far.
All right, let's look at the second suffix we learned, full. Let's talk about full, okay? Now, our first example using the suffix full was the word thankful. To be thankful is to be full of thanks. I like this one, flavorful. The word flavor is our base word, and this food has a lot of flavor. It's full of flavor, actually. It's flavorful. Yummy for my tummy. Flavorful has the suffix full at the end. This food is full of flavor. It's flavorful. Just remember the suffix full has just one L instead of two. The word full has two. Full of flavor, flavorful. That makes sense. Whoa, the Grand Canyon. What a wonderful place. A place you could say that's full of wonders. It's wonderful. The base word is the word wonder. The suffix is full. The Grand Canyon is a wonderful place. Now, we also saw the suffix less, which means without. We saw that with the word fearless. Wow, that's really something. Fearless, without fear. The suffix less is really the opposite of the suffix full. I'll show you. Painful, full of pain. Painless, without pain. They are opposites. Painful means lots of pain. Painless means no pain, to be without pain. Here's a detective trying to solve a mystery, but he doesn't have any clues. He has no clues. He's clueless. Clueless means without a clue. In fact, he's getting on the phone just to order pizza. He has no clues. He's clueless, but he is hungry. Better make it a pepperoni pizza with mushrooms. Here you can see a hairless cat. The suffix less means without. So hairless literally means without hair. This is a hairless cat. So suffix is an awesome attachment that's placed at the end of a word. The word it's attached.
So if that makes sense, so we have the conflicting suffix between full and less. So full means, right, being like you can't add more, right? There's too much. And then less is having like subtracting, or there's not enough. So when you say this is a really good example. Painful and painless. Painful is you are full of pain. Painless, you have no pain. You don't have any. So yeah. And then here clueless because the guy has no clue what's happening. Hairless because the cat has no hair. So those are just great examples.
Of course, the suffix is always attached to the end of the base word. Hey, I hope you had a great time learning about what suffixes are, how they work, and a few examples of suffixes that we use a lot. I wasn't able to talk about all of the suffixes. There are so many. The key is spotting the base word. And if anyone asks what the attachment on the end is called, you'll be able to say It's the suffix. It's the suffix. The suffix is at the end. Mystery solved, detective. And I hope you finally find your clues and that you finally get that pepperoni and mushroom pizza that you ordered. Wow, thank you for learning about suffixes with me. I hope you had a great time. If you haven't subscribed yet,
Okay, so that is the first video we have. So just to recap quickly once again. So we had so what is a suffix, right? It's the you take a base word, so you have kind here, and you add an ending, an attachment to the end of the word to slightly change its meaning. So, for example, in kindness and kind, it's basically the same meaning. Thankful and thank is also similar meaning, but fear and fearless, those are separate meanings because fear is being scared and fearless is being not scared at all. You're very kind of daring, you're dangerous. And then sickness. So these are all very important ones you will typically see and write about constantly. So it's good to become familiar with suffixes when you're especially when you're reading text. So this one where we have a these are compound words. So these are two words that are grouped together in one word. And this one is very, in my experience, very tricky for many people because it's not common. You see two words grouped together into one word because it goes against principles of English, right? You want to have when one word ends, you want to have another word. So changing that and having some words that can be combined together, and there's specific rules for why that is. And well, you're gonna see in the video, so I should just play the video.
you ever heard a word that's actually two words put together? Think of the word basketball. Basket is a word, ball is a word. Put them together, you get basketball. Basketball is a type of word called a compound word. A compound word. Okay, so what is a compound word? Well, compound words are made of two different words put together. These words work as a team to make a completely new word.
So yeah, this is
Words put together.
so this is the definition. Compound words are made of two different words put together. So I said that
These
before.
words work as a two meaning. With basketball, the word basket might make you think of this. This is a basket. But if you want to talk about the sport, basket needs some help, right? That's where the word
Ball together, basketball.
basket
We
teams up
compound.
and you get basketball. That's a
Second,
compound word. Honestly, there are lots of compound words. Words that are made of two different words put together. By the end of this video, you'll know all about compound words, along with lots of examples. You might even learn some new words along the way. Who knows? Let's start here. Do you know what this is called? Yeah, a sunflower. A sunflower. What two words do you see in sunflower? Uh-huh. The word sun and the word flower. Great job. This is definitely a compound word.
So you're gonna notice a theme with compound words, and that is because a compound word is used when the item or the thing you're describing it has two words that are very common and associated. So associated means it means something else. With something with another item, right? So for example, sunflower.
Two different words joined together. Meaning is different.
So for example, sunflower. So if you break the word two words up to sun and flower. So let's go through what the sun is. So sun, we know what the sun is. It's in the star in the sky that provides really the Earth's heat. Well, the atmosphere also has CO2, but it provides the sun's heat, makes day and night by rising in the east, setting in the west. So that's we all know what the sun is. And then we have a flower. So this is a type of flower, but to make it a specific thing, you would say a sunflower. But if these two words are separated, someone might get the idea that you're talking about the sun, so the sun like the star up in space, and just some other flower. So then it becomes confusing because you don't know what if you're talking about a sunflower here or the sun and a different flower. So I'll
Wow,
keep going.
great job. This is going on here. Oh, I know what this is. Do you know? Somebody's making a pancake. Oh, a lot of pancakes here. Okay, lots of pancakes. Doing a pretty good job. Flip, lots of pancakes. Flip, ready to go into somebody's belly. Or lots of bellies. All right, flip. Oh, you messed it up. Okay, they're connected. Wait, you're just gonna walk away? You're not gonna fix the pancakes? What? The word pancake is a compound word. It has the word pan and the word cake in it. Compound words are made of two different words put together. In this case, the words pan and cake. You know, there's another type of cake that is a compound word. What is this called? Yeah, a cupcake. What two words do you see in the word cupcake? You got the word cup and cake. Great job. Compound words are made of two different words put together.
So this is the definition again, just to get it through your head. Compound words are made of two different words put together. Okay.
You've been getting the hang of this. Let's look at this picture and you can fill in the rest of this compound word. This is called a bird what? Do you know?
Bird.
Does anyone know? Does anyone know what this is called? Okay. So this is called a bird's nest. A bird nest.
Yeah, a birdhouse.
Or a birdhouse.
A birdhouse.
Also
Phenomenal job. The word birdhouse is a compound word. It has the word bird and the word house inside. Wow, this is a busy birdhouse. They might need a few more. Maybe they need a bird neighborhood, you know? Let's try filling in the rest of this compound word. This is called a snow what? A snow. Yeah,
Snowman.
man. A snowman. Well done. The word snowman is a compound word. It is made up of two words, the words snow and man. Now we're going to fill in the rest of a few compound words related to school. Look at this room. What word comes before the word room in this compound word? What kind of room is this? Yeah, class. This is a classroom. Awesome. The word classroom is a compound word. It has the word class and the word room in it. How about this? Let's finish this compound word. This is a back what? What word comes after back in this compound word? Hat. This is a backpack. A backpack. Tremendous. The word backpack is a compound word. It has the word back and the word pack in it. Okay, here's our last one. This is a note what? What is the rest of this compound word? Yeah, book. This is a notebook. Notebook. Great job. Notebook is a compound word. It's made up of two different words, the word note and the word book. Well, I think it's safe to say you know all about compound words. You did great. Anytime you come across a word that is made up of two different words, you can say, hang on, that's a compound word right there.
Okay, so that is all the time we have for today. So make sure we understand suffixes, which are attachments or endings you add to at the end of the word to slightly change its meaning or entirely. And you also have what we just learned about compound words, which are two words that are grouped together into one word for a new meaning. So thank you everyone for coming. Great participation today. Thank you teachers putting this all together. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you everyone.
Thank you very much, Dylan. It's a great lesson.
Thank you. Bye everyone.
Say thank you first.
Thank you.